We have a special guest right now, Jimmy Patronis. He's the Florida State Fire Marshal. He's also Florida's Chief Financial Officer. We've spoken over the years on very different occasions, usually not good occasions. Right. This is a horrible occasion right now. Tell us what the latest information, Jimmy, that you have.
So as of about 5 o'clock this afternoon, we will have the largest deployment of urban search and rescue members. We'll have almost 370 on the ground. That's the largest deployment we've ever had in the history of the state of Florida, non-hurricane. So, typically you have a Cat 5 hurricane, having Hurricane Michael. We would assemble all those forces together. This is the greatest, effort that's ever been put together by Florida non-hurricane.
What else do you need?
It's Sunday. Prayers are good. The men are working 12-hour shifts. The men and women that are here now, they'll work from 12 noon to 12 midnight, 12 midnight to 12 noon. And there's a crew taking a rest right now, but the groups are coming in from the state, other parts of the state later this afternoon. And I got almost 370 sets of boots on the ground.
Some family members who are, obviously desperately searching for their loved ones, their moms and their dads, whatever, they would actually like to go over there and see the scene. And some of your colleagues have said that's okay. What do you think?
So we're doing exactly that. You're going to start to see an effort where a balcony is going to be set up at an adjacent property where the family members will be able to watch the progress. I think it's important. I think that transparency is going to help them come to grips with how hard the state is working, the resources, international resources, to save lives.
So you've had a lot of international help and help from all over the country, including the federal government.
Sure. I tell you, the FEMA administrator was here earlier today. I appreciate the administration sending her down. The governor has been here about 4 days straight, showing his leadership. But it's a team effort. This isn't a Republican issue. It's not a Democrat issue. It's an international issue, and lives are at stake.
It's now day 4. When does the search and rescue operation become the recovery operation?
The men and women, right, and that's what we were just talking to Task Force 4. They are resting because they're ready to go back to work. They don't stop. They will stay in that focus of saving lives until the mission is over. And right now, we haven't seen that day.
You still have hope that there are survivors?
I do. And, I made the comment, today is PTSD Day in America. And I think of what the men and women have been going through right now as they have been searching and searching. Can you imagine how healing it would be to everybody as soon as they found somebody? So that effort is still afoot. With Haiti, there was 8 days in the rubble where an individual was found alive and well. So I do have hope.
Yeah, I know a lot of the family members have hope, but you understand their frustration.
Absolutely.
I assume you've spoken with some of them.
It's raw. I have. It's raw. You're not supposed to experience trauma this way. And at the same time, the men and women of these urban search and rescue teams, it's difficult for them to deal with the type of trauma of sorting through debris to find and save someone. But look, these search and rescue teams, they're embedded with trauma surgeons, they're embedded with engineers. They are built to do exactly what they're doing right now, day or night, hurricane or non-hurricane.
And if you find someone, God willing, who's alive, they could be transported very, very quickly to get the medical attention they need.
You may have somebody who needs a field amputation. You don't know what it takes in order to save somebody's life.
And you have those doctors here, and nurses.
Yeah, and they're embedded with the teams. They're there working right now, side by side their co-workers.
Have you personally ever seen a building like this along the Atlantic Ocean?
No.
Collapse within 11 seconds, all those apartments on the ground and all those people missing?
It's not natural. The video is traumatic. It looks like a designated demolition. But we'll get to the bottom of that. Right now, the mission is saving lives. But there are investigators that are studying films, engineers that are studying films. More importantly, those engineers are telling us what they can move and what they can't move because the building is still not a stable building. There's actually laser beams shot at the building, and it happened yesterday. The building moved. These men and women are searching, but the building moved, and it sets off an alarm. They evacuate the site. So they are working under incredible conditions with an unstable threat.
And what about the buildings next door?
Yeah, so the building on the left and the right, those are fine. But just the building to the that survived. That's the one that they're studying to make sure.
I hope no people are still in there.
No, there's no people in there. But again, beams, they're shooting beams at it, and even if the building moves a millimeter, sets off an alarm, they evacuate the recovery.
Well, we're grateful to you, Jimmy Patronis, for what you're doing. We will stay in close touch with you. And please also thank the men and women who are working with you, risking their own lives right now. These are heroes doing what they're doing, and we're so appreciative.
Y'all are putting a face to their effort, and I got to tell you, CNN has covered it like nobody's ever seen, and I appreciate what y'all do.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Jimmy.
buddy.
Please come back.
I will.
Okay. Jimmy Patronis helping us better appreciate what's